Okay, mercenaries, today we're going to be fighting Colonel Alexa Graham. Now, she's the champion in Vertrus province, and she can be found near Brown Rock Mine. If you've done the Grottle quest, then you know where Brown Rock Mine is. If you haven't, then you just basically follow the road out of Marheim. Once you get to Brown Rock Town, you can either go all the way around this way and come up to Brown Rock Mine, or you can go up around this way. They both seem to be about the same amount of distance. Now, when you get to the mine, she's just a little bit over this way. You can see her down there, and you can see we can't get to her because we need to use a piton. So hopefully you brought a piton with you. I'm just going to go ahead and grab a piton. I'm going to use it just wherever it'll let me. And then I'm going to drop down. Now, before I fight her, if you notice up here, it says inspect. I'm going to run up here real quick. And when we get up there, we're going to get a skill book. And the skill book is going to allow us to upgrade one of our companion's skills. So I'm going to use it on our tank. I'm going to use it on Lured. Is my favorite tank. And I'm going to upgrade his weakening blow skill. And what that'll do is once I use his weakening blow, if it's already weakened, if that person is already weakened, then it'll apply vulnerability. So if we use it 2 times in a row, then the person will be even will be even more vulnerable to damage. So now we've got that. So that'll give us a little bit of advantage. So I'm going to go over here now and engage her.
The Legion spares me the dishonor of being chased down by my own brothers in arms. That is most gracious on the General's part. The usurper finally shows a shred of decency. Unfortunately for you, that will not be enough to make me surrender.
Now we could just leave her here, but that's not what we came for. We have a quest to vanquish her, and you didn't want to watch a YouTube video of me just coming and clicking on, oh, sorry, Colonel, we'll leave you alone. But we have to attack. You see she's level 6? Not too bad, because there's 14 of us. Well, 12, not counting the ponies. There's 14 of us, so hopefully we can take her down. And it is not too difficult of a fight. I think it's actually an easier fight than the dude that was in Tiltran province, and I'll show you why here in a second. As you can see here, she's right here in the middle. All of our peeps are surrounding her, and there's some mud up here. I'm not too worried about the mud for somebody like Whisper, who can get out of the mud quite easily. So I'm gonna go ahead but we want to try and get all of our melee people within range of her as possible without having to go through the mud if we can. And I'm going to show you what's up here in a second. Is there somebody over there? No, that's just mud. Okay. But I want our bears up really close, and I'll show you why in just a second. So there's our bears. Okay, so here she is. Here's the Colonel. She's got one skill, Slice and Dice, and it's an arc skill. Now, unlike the other dude, this isn't a aimed skill. You can look down here. Whenever she executes a skill, it executes immediately. But you can see where it's going to execute. So whoever is engaged with her, plus 2 people on the other side, could be in quite a bit of danger. Now, she acts multiple times per round. If you look at our timeline down here, you can see I can use 2 of my peeps, and then she gets to use her Slice and Dice. Then I get 2 peeps. She gets to use Slice and Dice, and on and on and on and on. So, I want to get my bears up there engaging her because they can take a ton of damage. And so, we want to control where she goes so that we can have people just come up and stab her in the back as best as possible. So, of our 2 bears, this bear's got just a little bit more. She's going to go up here. She's going to immediately turn around and say, oh, hello, bear. How are you? So he's going to go ahead and use Intimidating Growl because that puts fragility on her. And fragility increases, let's double check. Yeah, fragility damage taken increased by 30%. So now that he's done that, now he'll use his monstrous swipe. Now you see she didn't take hardly much damage at all because she's got armor. And now they are engaged. So whenever she does her attack, the bear and anybody in this area will also be attacked. So everybody else is going to run up and attack her from behind and then run away if they can. So I'm going to go ahead and use in the bear's turn. And then I'm going to have Whisper Because Whisper does the most damage out of all of us. She's going to come up here and kind of get there. And then now she's going to do the old stabbity stab on her. Now she took 46, which is pretty good. Now I could have Whisper run away, but I'm going to leave Whisper there so he gets a surrounded bonus. And you'll see it'll be okay. Whisper won't take any damage, but the bear's going to take a big chunk, and the bear's going to have bloodshed on him now. So the bear lost quite a bit of health in that one attack. Now Gacalus can run up here. And now we get the surrounded bonus. So Gacalus is going to use the stabilizing strike. Kicker. And then he's going to stay, and then he's going to run away. Well, he can't run away, so he can stay there. That's fine. As long as she doesn't turn around, that's fine. So everybody needs to be able to run up, attack, and then run away. So the alpha should be able to get up there. Run up. Fight. And then run away. And he'll be far enough away that it doesn't matter. Now, some of our other people might not be able to get that close on this first turn. The wolf might be able... Oh, got to end her turn. So now she's going to attack again. Our poor bear is going to take quite a beating. So he's already down to 204. Now this wolf could probably get up there. Take a bite out of crime and then run away. I guess I didn't get close enough. See if we can move just a little bit closer. Oh, we can't get close because there's people in the way. Okay, so we can't do that. So we'll end that bear's turn. That wolf's turn. So we'll see if Elianessa can get up there close enough to take a shot. Kind of mess things up here a little bit. If we do that, then that'll give our bear a chance to escape if we need to. And so now she's going to move this turn, but we know how to disengage people if we need to. So that did quite a bit of damage, but I don't think anybody's actually engaged at the moment. So that actually works out good for us. So now Maris is going to run up there and come up behind her. And do another, just do a regular weakening blow. That was quite the bit of drama out of Maris. Now they are engaged. Maris has got pretty good hit points, so it's nothing too much to worry about. Have to end his... No, we want to go ahead and use... Yeah, we'll go ahead and use protection on him. And then we'll end our turn. And then we need to get Lured up there. We probably should have put Lured up a lot closer at the beginning. But that's as close as he can get for right now. Because there's too many people in the way. So we kind of messed things up. But that's alright. We make mistakes. There's no such thing as mistakes, just happy little accidents. Unfortunately, sometimes these happy little accidents get people killed. We just have to try and juggle our way into position if we can. End their turn. He's going to do another attack. And see, because he had his protection on, he hardly took any real damage. He can't get up there, so I'm just not even going to bother. Yes. He's not going to be able to get up there, but I'm going to move them closer just for next turn. And that. Move her closer. But even though we messed up a little bit, we should be fine. It's not like we're all going to lose anyway. So we only took 11 again. So now we've got multiple ways of getting him out of there if we need to get him out of there. We got the archers could shoot her and knock her away. That'll give him a chance to run away. Or we can use Whispers, our rogue's smoke bomb, to disengage. This will also give him a chance. Now I really want Lured to be the one that she's engaged with. So that's what I'm going to work on. So I'm going to have Whisper. Alright, so I'm going to have the bear. First thing I'm going to do is have the bear move forward. We need to open up some space around here. The bear's going to move forward, and then the bear's going to get the heck out of the way. Okay? So the bear's out of the way now. In the bear's turn, Whisper's going to run up. We still got the rounded bonus. Going to stab. And she's going to use the smoke screen, which will force her to disengage. So now he gets an attack of opportunity on her, and you can see that all of her armor is almost gone. Whisper's going to go down here in her turn. Now I'm going to have Lured run up behind her. And since he's going to be the next person to attack her, that'll open up the engagement. Now we're going to use Lured's weakening blow. So now she's vulnerable. So if he uses it again, he should be able to, so he'll be able to use it on the next turn. And that'll apply even further debuffs to her. So now you can see we've already taken care of all of her armor. And so she's already in a bad way. Now we could use this. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and use Deflect. I don't think I really need it for Lured, but I'm going to. So she's going to do her swing. That's going to hit all my people pretty hard, but that's alright. So now I'm going to have Maris, who's behind her. He's going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and save my Weakening Blow for my next person. I'm going to have him get out of the way now. So there's only one person in front of her at the moment. That's good. So he's going to duck and weave over there. Now Gaculus is going to come over there and get behind her. And he's going to attack her. And it only does 23, but that's okay. And he's gonna just step up here into the mud just a little bit. That's okay. In turn, now she'll use that ability. No, not time for her to use the ability again. Now I'm gonna use the wolf. I'm gonna move the wolf up here, but I'm gonna leave the wolf here after the attack so we can get that surrounded bonus next time we attack. So now she's bleeding. And the good thing about bleeding, if I remember correctly, is that bleeding is a max health attack. So she's going to use 70, she's going to lose 74 health at the end of her turn, because that's the great thing about bleeding is max health. It's not just a certain amount every turn, it's max health. So I'm going to go ahead and leave him there. I'm not going to worry about deflection. So now she's going to take another swing. Going to hit him pretty hard, but he's still got his armor up, so it doesn't really hurt him too much. Now, who could we send up there next? All these other people have moved. Meredith has moved. I'm not going to send the bear up there just yet. I'm going to send the bear here, though. Attack from behind to get that bonus. Now, I don't know if he'll be able to move just barely out of the way. The bear will be able to move barely out of the way. This is the comedy gold that people expect out of this channel. Now, I could shoot her, but that'll disengage her from Lured. So I'm just going to have the archer take the turn off. There you go. So now she's done that. Now it really doesn't too much matter if we disengage, because she's only got 210 life points left. So Lyran's going to come up there. And Lyran has got protection. No, I'm not engaged. Who's got the... Somebody's got the... I need to remember who's got that encouragement skill. The 43, now that she has got less than 50% of her hit points left, she's now gained brutality, which means she's going to hit a lot harder now on her own. Now Ulrich, hopefully Ulrich can get behind her, and he can. So we get the surrounded bonus again. I'm going to go ahead and use Galvanize, so that we get plenty of Valor points. Look at all those Valor points, so that I can use Destabilizing Strike. And I can use... I'm not going to taunt her. There we go. And I'm just going to have him go ahead and stay there. There's no reason for him to go. Now, she should get off one more attack, and then she's got 69 dudes. Actually, she might not even survive the end of the turn. She's bleeding. If we get to all the way here to end a round, she's probably going to die no matter what from the bleeding. I say she does 16 damage, but she still hasn't gotten through his armor. Now the wolf can make it there. This is just our regular wolf, and I'm sure he would be real happy about being able to do some sort of major damage to her. But he's not going to be able to, so he's going to go up there and attack and then run away, which is fine. Now she could run up there and maybe take a shot. Let's see, just for content. Let's see if she can get a shot off. See if she can thread the old needle. Ooh, 100%. But that'll mean the Colonel will... Well, let's go ahead and do it. There we go. Now the Colonel has done that. Now we could do this, which means that as soon as the Colonel moves, Alyssa is going to get an attack of opportunity against her. So there she goes. Here comes the attack of opportunity, and Alyssa finishes off the Colonel. And as you can see, this was not that tough of a battle compared to some of the other things we've done. Now, this was listed in the quest log as a hard battle, but it wasn't. Of course, we have 14 people, 12 people, well, a bunch of people and some animals against one enemy. Here we got 12 crowns, and we got her axe. Go ahead and repair everything, heal everything. Now, nobody leveled up, but by coming here, we did get that skill book. And of course, we did get the 49, and we're going to get almost 400 crowns just for the quest reward. And we got her splitter, which is a level 5 axe, and it's upgradable. Not really sure how to upgrade things just yet. I'm sure we have to get some sort of skill up a bit higher, but Alexa was deeply affected by the war, so when she forged Splitter, she swore to only ever use it for chopping wood. A few days later, she beheaded a Lord of Alazar. Now, it's a plus 17 strength weapon, two-handed axe. You can see that it could be a very useful weapon if we're fighting a whole bunch of enemies at once. So I'm going to hold on to it. I really don't like using the slow weapons, and especially a weapon like that has a large arc, because I tend to have my people all kind of like in a cluster. But we'll hold on to it just in case. You've just completed the mission, fight Colonel Alexa Grathan, and then path points. I don't think we got a path point specifically for this battle. We got the 3 PPs for finding a secret. That's what we did. So this was just a short little episode to show you how to fight Colonel Alexa Grathan and where to find her and where to find the secret that's near her. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.